Hey, yo! Welcome back to Doug and Beyond. So we are now, of course, into the NBA playoffs. We just had the play-in tournament games, which were just absolutely amazing. It was so many great games there, and they're all very, very close, actually, in general. For the most part, only within like a couple of points here. We actually had probably one of the best games, I think, was the Hornets game where they won by 1 point there in the literally last seconds of the game. But yeah, this playing tournament is a pretty good idea, and honestly, it's pretty good little prelim to the actual NBA playoffs. So definitely good games there. But we're gonna go here with and look at the now season for the now former #1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg, who of course came out of literally Duke out of 1 year, and he's kind of came into this as the next, in a way, LeBron, as like the next like prodigy. And the other team, he was a teenager because he did again go. He did skip basically senior year of high school, go straight to college to take that 1 year. So he's been 19 this entire year. So he is yeah. A lot of records have been broken, and it's really just kind of all being put up against LeBron, because LeBron was the other teenager to be in the NBA as a rookie, and did phenomenal for them. But yeah, so we got obviously a lot of great stuff that he did this year, and a lot of comparisons to, of course, Michael Jordan, LeBron, and we have, I think, Kobe's in here and stuff. So yeah, this is a lot of great stuff, and I'm definitely think I'm gonna be missing some major stats that he broke, because he just broke so many in general. But we're gonna start here with the record, going from last year, seeing what was different. So last year the record was 39-43, and this year they actually got worse, 26 for 65. But sometimes there are some growing pains, people leave, getting hurt, all that kind of stuff. You have an entire course of the season to deal with. So all throughout, he also didn't play a lot. He got hurt in general, also for a little bit too. So he didn't play all the time in the entire season in general. But again, we got a whole lot of just stats and just crazy stuff, point wise, minutes, all that. Being a teenager, just what he broke here. But yeah, let's start off with now he was a 3-time NBA Rookie of the Month. He is with Michael Jordan here as the only 2 rookies to record multiple games of at least 45 points since the NBA merger in 76 and to 77. He led the Mavericks in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, becoming basically every single stat there. Becoming the first rookie to achieve this feat since Michael Jordan did it with the Bulls when he was a rookie in 84-85 season. And actually, a little fun fact here. Of course, we do the jersey sales throughout the entire year, like beginning even preseason, like who is really getting sold right here. But he finished ninth, top 10 in jersey sales this year, which is actually pretty impressive. Of course, you have all LeBron, you have Jalen Brunson, you have Booker, you have Jordan, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, finishing 9th, but honestly, I'm not really completely surprised about that, because again, he was literally a majorly known name just coming in, and he did phenomenal, of course, throughout, as we just saw, and we're gonna continue to see, as he also was Flagg was playing against LeBron and the Lakers earlier this month, and when he scored 45 points and passed the 41-year-old LeBron James in the same against him, in that for the most 40-point games by a teenager, getting his 4th in that game, which is just really crazy to do it literally against the guy as you're playing him over him. Again, this is just insane. I honestly, I think I really am, and if after this you hear that I'm missing something, please write down. I just want to see so much more about this, because he did so good. He became also the youngest player at 19 years old, 103 days, to score 50+ points in a single game. Then he also has consecutive 30-point double-doubles. First teenager in NBA to achieve that. Then he became Rookie of the Month, earned that three consecutive times. Then franchise record for, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, tied for second most 30-point games by Dallas rookie. He was, of course, a rising star. That's nothing crazy at all about that. That was 100% expected in that situation. He also had a high scoring performance that was a career high, setting a 51-point game, which is just ridiculous. There obviously had higher scoring games throughout the year, but not by rookies, by guys who've been in the league and know how it goes already. Then rookie standings and rankings here. Scoring, led all rookies in points here, 19.8 points. I think he just barely beat out his former teammate Con Knippel from that played with him on Duke. That is now on the Charlotte Hornets, and it's also again continuing on in the playoffs right now. I think he beat him out by like by half a point or something. It was like, I think it was like 19.2 or something, or 18.98 or something around there. Something so insanely close, because of course Con Knippel also did a very, very good. Then he also had his rebounds third among rookies at 6.6 rebounds per game. Assists fourth among rookies at 4.1, and with the steals was fourth among rookies at 1.2 steals. And yeah, then he also joins LeBron James and Kobe Bryant as one of the few 18-year-olds to score 500 points in their debut season, which honestly, again, expected. He came in as basically the face of this franchise. They were trying to, of course, team up with AD, and AD kind of getting hurt just by blinking now at this point in his career. Hasn't really been able to help him there, but that's kind of why all these records were set, because kind of Flagg had to take this all on and kind of take it all on his own. Again, the record went down so much, kind of because it was I would say 3 against 5 with them against for some teams there. So yeah, all these ranking. I think that if we had AD, we would have different kind of records here that he set, but he would still have a phenomenal season, because they obviously would be able to feed off each other and have that great chemistry there. And for what obviously the Mavericks were kind of looking to try and build, especially with Nico Harrison there, as the kind of, we still don't know if that was a scapegoat situation or like that was just him doing whatever. We're gonna hear so many different stories from here on out for everything we've heard. Like, oh, people didn't know about it, they were surprised about it. AD was told that he was traded, and they're like, oh, by who? Who are gonna trade Luka? That's obviously what happened there, and we're always going to hear stories that we're going to, okay, we might be able to trust that, but we also don't know. But again, nothing taken away here from Cooper Flagg, as he would still have a gigantic season that would set numbers sky high in every situation that we have already seen. Again, if there's any stats that I did miss in this, I will that'd be awesome to see them in the comments, and we might be able to make another video about this, which would be pretty crazy, obviously, with all the new records that I, again, might not know. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!